Welcome back to Hear Me Out Live Uncut. We are discussing the woes of womanhood as well as we're trying to get into the mind of men. As promised, we are joined by Cornelia Walters-Jones, who is the CEO of Jamaican Gal, as well as Andre Gordon, who is the founder and CEO of Andre Gordon and Company. Welcome, guys.
Thank you for having me.
Sasha, you stress that Andre Gordon and Company.
Yes. I'm very excited to talk to Andre. You know, he's a woman's word, but you don't know. Really want to get into the mind of men.
Nice. Welcome, guys. Cornelia, I'm gonna start with you. Has there ever been a time where you think because you are a woman you were sidestepped for any particular job?
No, I can't. Fortunately, well, when I came back from Mexico, because that's where I studied my first degree, I started working with a call center, and then I stepped over to Chassis Ramson. But I mean, I've been fortunate to be in roles which is sales, and then we're in Jamaica, and it's a woman's world, I would say. So I've been one of the fortunate ones. So I have not had that experience.
Nice.
All right, so I have a question that I want for the both of you, but I want Andre to answer first, because as you know, me bias, me well want to get into the mind of man. Long time. So I want to ask Andre first. Do you think it is easier being a woman or a man in today's society? And you have to explain, not just one word and brax.
In today's society, personally, I mean, I've never been a woman. But I think it is a little bit easier being a man. But I say that because our society has been designed or is designed by males. So naturally, anybody designing something going to be designing it for their own benefit. But that is not to say that women, in my estimation, have been marginalized, especially by men, because where the women are good enough, they have been promoted. And you look all across our top companies in Jamaica, there are a lot of female leaders, even if they're not at the top level.
Yes, they're senior managers.
Yeah.
Really not majority.
But I mean, I've always been taught, and this is a little bit controversial, that men make good leaders and women make good managers, for one reason or the other.
Teacher.
Yeah, but is that because, I mean, and that, I say, that's the controversial part of it. But I find that women are better managers and better, for the most part, better because they are more detail oriented. Men tend to look at the bigger picture and not don't ask a question like, how do we get there, which women ask a lot. So a man would say, listen, this is what I want, and this is where we ought to go, and then probably leave it to the woman to figure out how we get there, or not figure out, but the execution part of it is what women are good at. And that's just been my own experience.
Cornelia.
Right. Well, for most part, I agree with Andre, but again, but you're right. I pick up from where you said that women are more detail-oriented and more passionate. No, managing the passion sometimes is very, very difficult.
Because they tend to say we're emotional.
We're very emotional, and you hardly find a woman who does not wear emotions on her sleeve. Like myself, I'm what you see is what you get, and to manage me really, it's really difficult. It's a task at hand because I mean, if you say what you feel, people might think you're arrogant and your face and you're abrasive. I've been called abrasive before because yes, you say
you're assertive.
Very assertive. Good.
From a male perspective, I mean, speaking for myself and my friends, we like when women say what they feel.
In the workplace? Or is that you have?
I come from an industry that is male dominated.
Yeah.
So but we from where I sit even in the leadership of the profession, we tend to want to look out for females and push females to become professionals. Because who doesn't want a woman around, to be honest? Who doesn't want...
For the right reasons, though.
It is for the right reasons. And I've found... No, but the truth is, innit, even in interaction with other females and interaction just generally, you look around and if you look at the women that have gotten breaks, you look at and who has looked out for them is a man for one reason or the other.
That I agree.
The break. I've had situations where I've sat with women within my profession, and okay, what do you want to move from here to here, and you help them out. I mean, and again, in my profession, it's male dominated. So any breaks that you are going to get it from a man.
Yeah.
But in other professions, is a man going to look out for you as a woman?
Yeah, but if the leadership, we already established that most time the leadership, the top tier, is the man, then if the break going come, it must come from the top tier.
And she'll
Whoever
get
is.
a break that will bring her further than the man.
Exactly.
Who gave her the break.
Andre.
But anyway,
Yeah, go fast.
Oh, okay.
Go back to the relationship aspect of it now. So,
Yeah.
Andre, in terms of romance, what do you think is the most misunderstood thing about men?
There's not a lot of misunderstanding, but if I were to pick one, is that men are not passionate, that men don't want passion. And I was reading something the other day that men don't like clinginess and things like that. Like everything else, men like consistency. Men are, as I was speaking earlier, men are creatures of logic. Men want 1 + 1 to always equal 2. So if they want to know that whatever I'm expecting is what is going to happen, and that is a disconnect. So you're somewhere and okay, and then you blow up for seemingly something innocuous, and you're like, really, I never really expect that to happen. So that's where the surprise comes in the lack of consistency in terms of probably emotions and things like that.
So you're saying that men want affection and they want consistency when it comes to romance?
Yeah, man, who don't like that?
I didn't think men like
You tell me, that's why we're asking.
because the word clingy is usually used when you're referring to a woman.
Yeah.
Usually them say man.
Which man you know
Yeah.
that likes you does not appreciate you calling him, does not appreciate you checking up on him, does not appreciate you calling them to find out, yo, brother, you eat?
So one little step away question. That means that the moment it seems like me annoy him, that is acute. You hear that, ladies? The moment the man start get annoyed at you calling and checking on him and asking if he eat,
Give me a check for you.
something up.
No, it
Are you
quite
giving away
possibly.
secrets here, Andre?
No, quite possibly. Just look at it. Men like, as I say, men like things that they can count on. Men like to lead. Men like to be in charge. Men like to know that they are appreciated. Men like to know that whatever they do counts. Because that's how men are. So it's not a situation where, okay, you can do everything by yourself. The moment that you can do everything by yourself, you become, and I hate to say this, you become pretty much unattractive to a man. Why do I need to be around?
So you want to be needed?
You want to feel like
You want to feel like you're needed?
You want to feel appreciated.
Appreciated.
That is why, again, that's why a man will have his CEO wife or whatever, and him still at a Jenny down at Maxwell.
Oh, yeah.
Can't help you.
No, it's not like
You
it.
can't please him, man.
It's not that you can't
So
please
hold
him,
back yourself.
but somebody.
CEO is not needy.
No, he's going to go where he feels the most need.
All right. Interesting.
All right. Yeah. We got that.
No, I mean, if I lie, I tell that so it go. But
Yeah, I mean,
You, Antoinette. I want to go and process.
process it.
Process it.
All right, this question is for both of you. What would be the deal breaker for a relationship? What would cause you to end a relationship?
you go first, come out.
Wow, that's a heavy one.
Yeah.
Oy.
And a man that has no ambition, going nowhere.
Yeah.
That's
How much time would you give him to get ambition? Suppose him a try.
But what you call ambition though? Seriously.
This is her answer. Make she answer her thing. You
Right.
find your deal breaker.
So,
What?
let me call.
But I want to know a
explain what is
definition for
ambition. Let me explain what is ambition. Now,
Come out.
personally,
These
I
are
don't
ambitious
have a bag
things.
of money. I don't have a bag of money, and I have to work very hard.
Right.
And my partner has to meet me where I'm at. That's just the bottom line. In my household, it's a 50-50 because I choose it to be 50-50. Yes, I choose it to be 50-50. So, let's say that something happens and my husband is unable to meet me 50-50. We wait for you. 3 months the most. Whatever.
We don't have nothing to do with ambition.
No. And let me finish explaining. No, if I see my husband getting up every day and he's going out and he's looking to work,
Right.
it can probably extend to 6 months.
Right.
Yeah? But if me have to get up every day and my husband there home and not doing
Still in
nothing,
bed.
no, Papa.
And he look comfortable.
Hello.
And I look like him acting.
Like him adjust to the new lifestyle.
And you have to go deal with those people you have to go work with on a daily basis and all the stress. And remember, at the same time, you are a partner, you're a mother, and you have to come home and tend to your children. So,
So what
our
about
role.
if I am weak, you're strong? So then, what if you had? How long would you expect me to wait on you? Then, if you, I'm gonna answer my part. Then. If you were
That's
the
an
same
encroach on our team.
So when did you become one of the interviewer?
He might try to understand the mind of women too.
No. I would
Expect the
We're
same
good
thing.
for the goose, good for the gander.
6 months of weakness.
No, 3 months.
3 months.
And if him to say what, and if he sees me going out there every day, going to interviews and looking,
Right.
I look here, and I am this type of woman. If me say me I go look the work and it not, me sell bank juice.
Exactly. Yeah. Some people are looking for a certain kind of work. Yeah, that's true.
And I am one of those that because I'm an international trade specialist and I'm bilingual and this and that. Only certain work.
No.
If I have to pay the bill, I have to pay the bill, whatever it is.
The bill no pause.
And some man,
Yeah.
they might say, me and this, so I can't go do that, and
Ego.
man, can't work security guard work because,
Right. Do
you
what you
have to
must.
secure what they need for secure
Yes.
for them yard.
Yes.
Do what you must.
Yes.
Your
So Andre
answer
getting
known.
upset.
That's
No, but a
The
fighter. Yours.
the deal breaker for me,
Yeah.
and I can tell you this, as you grow, the things that are deal breakers change. At this point in my life, a deal breaker would be somebody I can't have a conversation with. That's a huge deal breaker at this point. I mean,
That should be a deal breaker before you get in the relationship.
How did you have a conversation for you to get to the relationship?
Or you mean it changed? It changed after?
the change. I mean,
You mean she's
I
a
mean-
hothead? What do you mean have a conversation?
but somebody you can't sit down and hold a reasoning with her. Somebody who's
Intellectually at your level.
Andre, you know where I want to know.
Like you want to talk about politics and them understand when you talk about politics, when you talk about
the spirit animal.
No, I tell you.
Hello, hi guys. So we're here with Cornelia Walters Jones, right? This is not.
It's not a meeting.
It is not. No, it is not. But the truth is, you have to.
Should finish a sentence, isn't it?
Yeah. For any
I love you.
for any relationship to work, there has to be compatibility.
Right.
And we find that, and the Christian quality have to be equally yoked.
Yes.
And in our garrison, you have to have vibe. But once that is missing, and for whatever reason it becomes missing. Once you're not seeing eye to eye, once you're not on that same level, you will slowly find a breakdown in the relationship. It won't last. Whether there are times, and that level might be educational, as she referred to. That level might be financial. It might be, for some people, it might be spiritual. But once there is incompatibility, it don't make sense. And as you said, ambition. Once there's an unwillingness from one party to become compatible, because you can be on a different level educationally, but your intellectual level might be the same.
Right.
Because I've dated people with PhD down to
Nothing.
no, no, but yeah, sexy or A levels. But then intellectually, they weren't very dissimilar.
Right.
So even though one person had an A level, she could reason and speak and articulate at a very high level, comparable with the person that had the PhD. So, but I'm man and a dunce.
Right.
So
We know this one.
yeah. So once there's that level of compatibility and where it falls down, if somebody is willing to work to get back to there. So when you can't say eye to eye, it becomes incompatible, and after that it becomes very difficult to see it. So I guess that's it.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not going to weigh in my thoughts, but I think I can see the way that you guys both articulated how it could be a deal breaker. But before we take a break, I'm going to try to keep this, I know I said hot and spicy and take the concise version. I'm going to ask the question, both get a chance, nobody encroach on our thing.
No.
Right? And Cornelia, you answer first. Okay. What do you think is the primary reason men cheat?
So yes,
Your facial expression was waiting your answer.
No.
Start dance.
curiosity.
Curiosity.
Men are very curious.
Newness. Curiosity.
That's innate.
Hunter.
Hunting kind of conquering.
Yeah.
When me see me can, how much girl me can get if me still have it, you know,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Yeah.
Done?
Yeah. Well, Andre,
Come in.
you're right.
No.
What do you think?
Men cheat because they can. It is very simple. It is
Just get an ad for it.
simply because they can.
So there's nothing we can do then.
No, what you can do is make him cannot cheat. It's simple.
That's very interesting.
What time up? Let's
No,
go.
it's not time up.
to go
Alright,
eat, so we do that.
I delve in my. I met a wonderful, at the time, lady at 18 years old.
Right.
And for the next 11, 13 years, it was just her. I had no real reason. In addition to that, I did not have the opportunity to. Because that a lot of women don't understand that. That is the most important part. The truth is, there are men who are like you described earlier. But the typical man that cheats.
Create them one opportunity to cheat.
No, if you have, there are times when you work, you socialize together. The female ingrains herself in the fabric of the man's life. Then where's the opportunity?
Still have opportunity.
What you mean?
I have to let him
You
go
don't
to work,
spend-
you know.
exactly.
And I
But
don't
if-
work
if-
with him.
Yeah, but that's so there.
You must quit your work and go work with him.
I
No.
need to be secretary.
No,
Then.
yeah, but it is no.
So like too much work. Like that.
No, but he cheats simply because he can.
I mean, I'm gonna fight you
Yeah.
because I think that makes sense now. Because every other reason we come up with, them still somehow find a way to circumvent
Yes.
it and still go cheat.
And if he cannot, and if it is worth, and it depends on who we are with, and what, as with everything else, what you stand to lose.
Right.
Yes.
So the risk and the reward goes hand in hand. And some men are risk takers, so them risk everything.
All right, we're going to jump into the break, but I can't go to the break before I ask you this. Because you know a long time I want to start you with this. We realize that it is the norm. It is the norm. Well, it seems that way for women to forgive men when they cheat, right? But it almost never happens that when a woman cheats, the man take her back. Tell me the rationale behind this, Andre. Why is it that the man can't forget the woman even if he knows that he's guilty of the sin times 10? Why is it?
Because
the one little bun, the one giveaway.
Because men are...
One lunch.
The one lunch, the whole hand, the one WhatsApp message.
One WhatsApp message, one DM message.
No way, the intention.
Yes.
Because men are emotionally more fragile than women. It simply evidence is there, innit? How much woman you say I walk on the road and eat out again? It is. So even though you are even though you are emotional because you act emotionally and you make decisions based on emotions, and emotion is a part of what you do every day. So you are more you display more empathy, all of that, because emotion are a part of what you do. But in terms of fragility, you will go ball with your girlfriend and all of that, and you go have a spa date, and you like that.
Spa date.
And all of that. But men have to deal with that on his own, because his woman cheating exposes his own fragility as a man. So if she gonna give her the thing, really because you can't handle the thing proper, brother. It's really because you are not managing some things properly.
Yeah, but it don't have to be the thing that you're not managing. It
No,
could be
I mean,
That is the first thing that comes
no.
to
What
your
I
mind.
say, the thing is, I mean,
the relationship.
everything.
Oh,
right.
So if you have woman A, B, C, and you know that woman A is at the top, hypothetically, I'm not speaking about myself, and woman C, go give her the thing, or the part. It is because you are not displaying good management.
Because you can't spread yourself.
It is mis-
No, but you're not management. You're not.
Remember.
You're
No.
not leading the thing.
So you cannot. It is obvious that you are short in something that you're doing, for you not being able to satisfy everybody, so that them.
All right, thank you, Andre. I think you put all of us in a daze.
Yeah, because
So we have to go run to the break right now so that we can absorb everything that Andre was saying. So, I know you were enjoying this, but just going to take a quick break and come back.
This segment was brought to you courtesy of Spa Dates.